fans is important.
You know, in that context, obviously, I think I'm thinking of a moment when your cousin, Vice President Vance, publicly reprimanded Ukraine's president, right? It's an unforgettable moment in the Oval Office when your cousin's sitting on the couch and Zelensky is next to Trump sitting in those chairs. Let me just play it.
I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring it into this conflict.
J.D. Vance was seen as widely seen as the instigator, you know, in that moment, right? When he got it, you know, you should show appreciation, and he was angry.
Yeah.
You obviously have known him his whole life. Did it surprise you, the way he acted in that moment?
I was surprised. I think what surprised me the most was, regardless of the situation, there's a certain level of decorum that should be reached. And, you know, I'm not naive enough to think that, you know, national leaders don't debate behind closed doors. But when you do that and you publicly, you know, kind of ridicule someone in public, they have to almost defend themselves. So it was really disappointing to see it for me. I disagreed with that tact.
Now,
there's a much more diplomatic way to say, wait, I think we're getting off on the wrong foot here. Maybe we can kind of, you know, readdress what our positions are and things like that. There's much better ways to handle that.
I know, Nate, that you and Vice President Vance have not spoken about this issue, right, since you've come back. But I know you've reached out to him. I'm curious. You did share some photos of the two of you growing up at his grandmother.